Hello y'all, I'm Nancy of Nancy's Notions and welcome to my channel. I'm a part-time reseller of pre-loved items. I sell on eBay, Etsy, Mercari, and Poshmark. I hope you enjoy these videos. I'll show you what I bought, what I sold, and how much I sold it for. Thanks for watching. Welcome back y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Sunday, July the 7th. And I'm coming to you from the pits of hell, apparently, because this is what it feels like here. Anyway, I think I have 16 orders. These will be orders from Friday through today, so it's been a pretty good weekend. Let's take a look. We have orders on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. On Mercari, we sold this. I've got his hands and feet all wrapped up, so he kind of looks like a mummy. But this is a Perot doll. This one's by Russ, and this was mine. I had two of them. They were both stored away for a very long time. The elastic was bad on their clothes, so I took off the suits and just sold them as, you know, cloth. They do have porcelain head, hands, and feet. So $0 buy cost for him, and he sold for $10. And then we sold one of the plush that we picked up at the Bowman School sale. Surprisingly, there were two really good ones in there, and we sold them both this weekend. So this one is Tails the Fox from Sonic the Hedgehog. He did not have a tush tag, so I listed him lower than the comps, but there were some that sold for anywhere between $65 and $85, $90. So I listed him at $65. I got an offer on Mercari for $43.88, whatever that is. And I accepted it. I paid about $1 for him. And then we sold this fish aquarium nightlight or accent lamp, and it does work. I paid $4 for that at a yard sale, and it sold for $36. We have one Poshmark sale, which is this little coffee mug. Orca is the brand, and it has a little potato with little tater tots, and it's a faith-based mug, I guess, if tater tots are not sacrilegious. But it says, "Let the little tater tots come to me." So, and then on the back, faith like tater tots. So I'm not sure what that means, but somebody finally found it. I've had it for a long time. I paid about $1 for that, and it sold for $15. And then the rest of these sales are eBay sales. I do have two international sales, which is fun. Let's see, I'm gonna have to go in order. We sold this Celadon. This was a Shawnee, just a little frog, a little ceramic frog. And I got him off an online auction, one of those pick two something. So I paid about $9 for him, but he sold for $19, so that's not bad. Then we sold a book. We also picked this up at the Bowman School sale. I paid $2 for this, and it sold for $13. This is Herald's of the Morning. And then we sold this Jimco sugar dish. This is called the blue cornflower pattern, and it has a plastic lid, no spoon. I got this and two shakers at a yard sale, and I think I paid $5 for all of them, $3. Anyway, I put that I paid $2.50 for this, and it sold for $12. And then we sold this Bell Series W. I think it's like I've fallen and I can't get up kind of thing. This came in a lot of Amazon bins type stuff that someone gave us. So no buy cost on that, and it sold for $15. So I'm not going to take that $30 price tag off of there. Then we sold this, also got this from an online auction, and I paid $8.78, and it sold for $15. And this is Canbalot, I think is the brand, but it has a little badge on there from Santa Claus Land in Indiana. So I was sure to put both of those keywords, both of those things in there, both the brand and the souvenir name. It sold for $15, and it's kind of cool. You press the buttons on the top to let the salt and pepper come out the bottom. So, and then these pop off so you can refill it. Next we have, this is one of our international sales, and this is something else I've had for a while. This is a Texas Instruments calculator. I think it's from the 80s. I paid $1 for this, and I took a $5 offer. I think I had it listed like for $7, maybe $8. It does work, and it's going to the Netherlands, I think. And then the other plush from the Bowman School that was a good buy was this Garfield. It's called Flying High. And he's from the 80s. I paid about $1 for him, and he sold for $90. So I listed him and for $100, and in about 5 minutes I had a $90 offer, and I went ahead and took that. We also sold this little plush, this little Wild Republic raccoon, and I paid 99 cents for him, and he sold for $7.99. Then we sold, I think a few videos back, I talked about how someone from Germany had ordered this guy, and then they asked to cancel because they had the wrong shipping address. So I did, and then I didn't hear anything back. Well, he messaged me yesterday or earlier this morning and said that he couldn't find the new listing. So I sent him a link, and he purchased it for $19. So this guy's going to Berlin. I certainly hope he makes it. This is the one that I accidentally broke his arm and had to repair it. So he would have been worth a little more had he not been broken. But I paid $5 for him, and he sold for $19. And then we sold this sewing machine manual for Nechi. This was in, I bought a sewing box that had thread and stuff in it a while back, and this was in there. So I put zero buy cost on this, and it sold for $15. And then our last sale today, thus far, I don't know, it's about 9 o'clock, so we may or may not get any more. Anyway, it's these little set of nesting dolls, and I paid $1 for these. I'm not sure where. But I sent out an offer, and the customer accepted for $10.20. So that's a pretty good weekend. I'm glad to see it. Had a few very nice sales in there, so I'm not complaining. I hope everybody else had a great weekend, and we're going to get these packed up when I get you set up on the tripod. They're all pretty easy except for maybe the fish lamp and the doctor. So I'll have to pack him gently but well. So, all right, again, I hope you had a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another haul clip for you. This is a few yard sales that I went to weekend before. It doesn't matter. A couple weekends ago. There weren't very many, and the pickings were quite slim, so I didn't spend very much and I didn't buy very much, but hopefully I got some good things. Let's take a look. As usual, I will put up comps on the screen for what I find. A neighborhood yard sale. There were, I don't know, 6 or 8 houses, but this was all that I found, and it's another set, and I don't know if it's a complete set. I haven't looked at them yet, but they're the Magic Treehouse books, and I've sold these before. Probably, I don't know, 50, what did I sell the last ones for? $25, $27. So I picked those up for $5. And then I went to a little church sale, which it was funny. They had some, it wasn't a very big church, it was a small church, and they had some Disney Barbies in their boxes, and the boxes were in horrible condition. Like, all of the plastic was yellowed and they were torn, but the Barbies, the characters inside, looked to be in good shape. They had like Aladdin, the genie, and then the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and I don't know, there were 6 or 8 of them. So I asked the lady, how much are these? And she said $20. So I thought, oh, I will buy them all for $20. Even if I take them out of the box, I could still, make my money back. And then that lady asked another lady, just to make sure, she said, those are $20, right? And she said $20 a piece. So I said, no, thank you. But I did get a couple of things there. Let's look at those now. I got this Rummy-O game, and it's got, let's see, this tag here says Cardinal, but I'm sure that it's vintage, but it's still all, they're still all in the plastic. These are not. I don't know if those, I don't know how to play this game, but since it was vintage and still all in the plastic, I picked it up. I think it was $4. I can't get those out of there now, but they're all wrapped up. This is how to play the American way and the international way. Does it have a date? Printed in Taiwan, so it's probably from the 80s. So we got that. Like I said, I think it was $4. The latch is a little loose, but oh yeah, there it is, $4. And then I got this box of tech decks, and then there's like a handful of these bean things. I can't remember. Okay, something beans. Where's the paper? The Mighty Beans. I'll probably hold on to those, and then if I find some more, I'll lot them up. They sell best in lots. There's a few that are worth something by themselves, but what I really wanted was the tech decks. So there's quite a few in here, different ones, and I have a couple that I've had listed, so I'll probably just take those down and then lot all these together. Here's some stickers. It does come with a ramp. And then these, I don't know if these are Tech Deck branded. Oh yeah, but they're just the decks. So we'll have to research those and see what those are. And I think I paid $5 for this box. So $9 at that sale. And then another sale I stopped at, which wasn't on my list. It just happened to be down a street I was going down. They had a lot of like glassware and stuff, and some of it was priced a little high, but I got these 3 things. I got this piece of glass, which I paid $5. It's not signed, but it's textured, and it's flat on each side and flat on the bottom. So I'm not sure. I just thought it was an interesting piece of glass, so I picked that up. And then I got this either like a large mug, maybe like a beer mug, or it doesn't have a spout on it, so I wouldn't call it a pitcher. it was also $5, and then it's signed there on the bottom, but I like the glaze on it. And then I got these tumbling angels, and these are plastic, but they're Italian. And she had $2 a piece on them, but she just charged me $5, so I spent $15 at that sale. I usually only see the tumbling ones that are ceramic, and they're usually broken. And then at the last sale I stopped at, this lady had all of these carousel horses, and she sold them all to me for $10. I was just going to buy this one because it has the little stamp on it, you know, so I was just kind of interested in maybe that one and that one. Most of them are music boxes, but she said, I don't want to take this stuff back inside. You can have them all for 10. So I took them all for 10. I only found the one that was broken, and it's this little one here. And this is House of Lloyd, so it's probably not worth that much anyway. But most of them are, oh wait, that one also has a broken leg, but that's also not one, that's a made in China, so no big deal there. The rest of them, I believe, are all made in Taiwan, except maybe this one, but it is from Kmart, so it's probably still vintage. The only other damage that I saw, looks like everybody else has all their legs, is this big one here. He is not a music box, but it's chipped right here on the top. So I don't know. We'll research them and find out. And like I said, I'll put up comps on the screen. He is made in Taiwan. The most of the music box ones are San Francisco Music Box Company. So I don't know. So I got a lot of carousel horses. That one really is cool. Look at him in his armor. So, but most of them are just flowery. I like this one too. Like I said, it wasn't much, but that's what I picked up at yard sales a couple of weekends ago. I hope you enjoyed this small haul and that you're having a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. It is Tuesday, July the 9th. I think that's right. You'd think I know what day it was. I have two sales today, both of them on Etsy, which is funny because I spent quite a bit of time messaging with a lady on Etsy today, and then I had to contact their customer service, so I chatted with someone, and then in the next hour I got two Etsy sales. So I don't know, coincidence maybe. Let's take a look. All right, first we sold this, and I've had this a very long time. This is the New Testament narrated by Carl Richardson on cassettes, and I got this for free. I live in the South, so a lot of places won't charge you for Bibles, and I know some people are funny about selling Bibles, but I don't know. It's a thing that people want, so I will sell them. So no buy cost on these, and they sold for $20 plus priority shipping. The customer paid. And then second is this Linus plush, and I got him from an online auction, and I paid about $9, and he sold for $25. He still has his little tag on here from JCPenney, and then his little blanket still has the plastic covering on it. So he was fun. I've never seen one of these. And I told you how much he sold for. He sold for $25 plus just regular Ground Advantage shipping. That's all we've got going out today. I did have one sale yesterday, and it was just it was a lot of 3 Cabbage Patch adoption papers, like from the 80s, and they weren't in very good shape at all. They'd been written on, The envelopes were kind of torn up and the certificates were a little raggedy, but I got them for a quarter. So I listed them for sale and they sold for $10 plus shipping, and that was on eBay. All right, I hope you enjoyed this What's Sold clip, very short What's Sold clip. Hope everybody else is having a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.